Hey guys, it's week 30. What? Yes, that's awesome. So yeah, totally excited about that. I'm going to try to keep this brief, but that's probably impossible because I talk a long time. Because my baby shower's tomorrow, yay! So I'm trying to clean up my house because I've got a lot of out-of-town guests coming in. So I'm really excited about it, and I have some fellow YouTubers who are coming to the shower, so yay, super, like, just awesome to see some of them. And other than that, I want to do a new Operation Baby video because we've got the crib in there and all that, and so I will try to get that done at the beginning of the week so I can show you guys what has been happening since my last Operation Get Ready for Baby video update. And then let's go on to the rest of it. So I had my doctor's appointment on Monday, and if you guys remember last Saturday, I had those crazy, I said they were Braxton Hicks. They could have been more than that, but they were actually really intense, like, and painful, and made me feel almost nauseous. So I wanted to ask my doctor about that, and I had my doctor's appointment on Monday. So Monday I went in, and everything was good at my doctor's appointment. You know, blood pressure, all that stuff, which is something I'm always worried about because with Sophie, I started developing preeclampsia right about now. So I'm very kind of paranoid. But yeah, everything looked good. And then I told her about what happened on Saturday, and she was definitely like, she's like, I don't like that. And she said that if they were making me feel nauseous, they were probably a little bit more than just a Braxton Hicks. And she said, you know, I probably did just overdo it, etc., etc. But the fact that the activity I did, which I didn't feel like was too crazy, it just made her like, just kind of like, well, you know, you just really need to take it easy. So what she's gonna do, what she wants to do is my next doctor's appointment, which at this point is only a week away because I go every 2 weeks, and this was a week ago. So not this Monday, but next Monday. She's going to go ahead and do what they usually don't do until about 36 weeks, at my doctor's office at least. And that is at about 35, 36 weeks, they check your cervix to see how you're doing, and they do an ultrasound to check the position of the baby. So she wants to do that next week. And it's for more than just because of what happened Saturday. She's not really worried about that. It was more like, she was just kind of like, you know, if it happens again, call the hospital. But she said that since I went early with Sophie, she's like, I'd rather check you anyway and just figure out what your baby's doing, because Grayson has been breached this whole time, and I want him to turn around, and it makes me nervous because Sophie was the right way pretty much the whole time. I think she was transverse, which is sideways a little bit, but for the most part she was always head down. So it makes me a little, I'm like, come on, Grayson, flip, don't, you know. So hopefully he's already flipped at this point. I really can't tell because I get movements below, like down below, and I get movements up high. And the movements I was getting up high, I thought were his feet, I assumed, and then we found out he was when his head was up here, I was like, oh, I guess it's his arms and stuff. So I'm totally apparently clueless as to what position he's actually in. So, although today I'm pretty sure I felt his head low, like really low, because I was putting my hands under my belly to try to like kind of just support it, and I could feel a really hard spot, and I was like, I think that's a head. So hopefully it was a head and not like his butt. So anyway, that's what's gonna happen at that doctor's appointment. So I'm excited. It's crazy though. I don't know. I just feel like it's, like I've said many times, it's just going really quickly, and it's a little crazy. So anyway, other than that though, this week's been pretty good. I haven't had any more of those Braxton Hicks, and I've been active, you know, I've been fairly active. She did tell me to cut my workouts out, my actual workout. She's like, stay active, but if activity triggers those type of things with you, then don't, you know, whatever. So I'm not gonna, I guess, keep going to the gym or anything, but I do plan on still staying active. And this week I've been, like I said, pretty active still, I feel like, and I haven't had a recurrence. And yeah, other than that, just the normal stuff, just sore. Like whenever I do anything where I'm on the floor for a long period of time, like my pelvis area gets sore. If I try to bend over, my airway gets like cut off, like I cannot breathe. So I know he's like pushes up into my lungs because I bend over to like pull laundry out of the washing machine or something, and I'll be like, ooh. It's like I couldn't get a breath. and I feel like he looks like a big ball in front of my stomach. I kind of feel like he's carrying high and out. Like last week I thought he was starting to drop, but then this week I feel like he's up again, so I don't know. It's weird. I still don't really swell, which is another good thing, because like I said with Sophie, you know, that was happened really bad. And actually I want to do a whole separate video where I talk about what happened with her and how I want the birth to be this time. But I think that should be a separate video, so I can just like chat about it and not feel all time constrained. But yeah, but anyway, like today I was out in the heat for a long time, and my rings were like, they still fit fine. They got a little bit more snug. So I can tell that I'm starting to maybe swell occasionally if I'm doing a lot, but I don't swell that much in general, which is awesome. So that's good. And other than that, there's no new symptoms. It's the same stuff, just I get sore when I do stuff. So let me show you guys my belly. And I did just eat about 5 pounds of food, so I look definitely bigger than normal. Okay, and no pictures because we didn't take them this morning, and I do not want to take them right now because the last time I took pictures at the end of the day, it was like not a fair judge of how I've been tracking. So we're just going to take them in the morning. But I have had people who were wanting to still see my baby shower invitations, because I had said I didn't want to share them until closer to the shower, so I didn't ruin the surprise for people. So I'm going to show you just a sneak peek at them. Alright. Here's the front. Let me take out the information. You can see it looks like a little luggage tag from the front. Pack your bags. You're invited. Da, da, da. And we did the cute thing like departure date, boarding time, destination for the address, and then it says like your travel agents instead of hostesses. And it says please RSVP with the travel agency for my RSVP time. So anyway, and then here's what the backs look like. So, aren't they cute? Little luggage tag, yay! And so, and I made and designed these myself, and then I got my sister and my mom to help me put them together. And so I love them, and they're all unique. Each one's unique because I use scrapbooking paper, and some of it looks like this, and some of it's shiny, and some of it has like little stamps on it. It's a completely different look. I mean, there's all different kinds. And then all the envelopes had a little vintage post stamp that I found in a scrapbooking section. And different ones, like different people had different ones. And I got these cool envelopes that look, you know, like old, whatever. So those are the invitations, and I have a whole, I took a whole series of pictures of us making them, so I'm going to make like a fun video about it now that the shower's here and I'm not trying to keep it a secret or whatever from our guest. I will do all of that, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek because I have people asking. So anyway, yay, you guys, I'm so excited about my shower tomorrow. And you guys remember my shower from Sophie? I had like the most fun cake. Well, my cake tomorrow, I think it's going to be amazing. So I will have videos and photos, and I'll put a shower video together to share with everybody. But anyway, all right. So that's it, and I'll talk to everybody later. Okay, bye.